Hi everyone and welcome back to another Meals of the Week video. I am doing my video in a slightly different way this week, so I would appreciate any feedback if you prefer it like this, or if you prefer how I usually do it where it's a bit more kind of rustic and chatty. But I thought I would try it with a voiceover this week. So we're starting the week with a sort of Greek salad. So did some lettuce, cucumber and red pepper. It's only really me that likes tomatoes, so I didn't bother. And we picked up one of these mezes from Lidl, so it's like one of the Greek platters. Had some stuffed peppers, olives, tzatziki and vine leaves. And then I just did some piri piri chicken, which was from Muscle Food, which I did in the air fryer. And then these slightly bigger pieces of chicken, you can see I did for the boys, just with some chicken seasoning on. And then we had some super tasty kebab style flatbreads and just kind of popped it all on the table and helped ourselves. This next day for dinner was our usual Sunday roast, and I did roast gammon again. The gammon worked out really good value because I actually got one joint and cut it in half, and it did us 2 roast dinners. So I just boiled it and then popped it in the oven with some honey and mustard over to finish in the oven, which gives it a really nice flavour. And if you've been watching a while, you'll know we usually have broccoli and carrots with our roast. We do occasionally mix it up, but they are our favourite veg. Some frozen Yorkshire puddings and some gravy. The next day for dinner we had some burgers. So these were the lean beef burgers that I've had in the freezer from Muscle Food. The boys all had cheese on theirs, and Yanis had some lettuce in his burger as well. I don't like cheese on mine, so I just had mine plain with some lettuce, and we served it just with some homemade chips and just some salady bits on the side. This next day for dinner was what we like to call a lazy curry, and it was just a Buna sauce that I picked up from Lidl. It was one of the 2-step jars that you fry the chicken in the seasonings before adding the sauce, and we had it with some long grain rice and some garlic and coriander naan. Unfortunately, it was a bit spicier than we are used to, and the boys did really well. They did eat the chicken and the rice, but the sauce was very, very tangy, so I probably wouldn't buy a Buna again, but it was good to try something new anyway. The next day for dinner we had some homemade burritos. So I did a chili, which was just beef mince, red onion, mushrooms, red pepper, kidney beans, some passata and some seasonings, and I just let that all simmer until it was thick. And then we had it with some long grain rice, some grated cheese and salsa. I had a few of these tortillas left in the cupboard, so I just popped those on the table as well and warmed up some wraps and popped it on the table and just all dug in and helped ourselves. The last of the meals of the week was just some pizzas. So I got some of the Pizza Express ones, We had a sloppy Giuseppe, a couple of Americans and some dough balls, and just enjoyed watching the Super Mario Bros film and had a bit of a pizza evening, so it makes for a nice weekend treat. Thank you so much for watching this Meals of the Week video. I hope you found it useful for some meal ideas for your family. Please let me know in the comments if you like this style of the dishing up and the voiceover, or if you prefer how I normally do it. I do appreciate your feedback. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the button, and I'll see you all really soon in another video. Bye!